Christine E. Schulze here, aka the Elvish author, as I'm known on my other channel, and here is the lovely Isaac. And we're back this week with another episode of Squid Wars!
I thought we were going to say games.
We're never going to call it Squid Game. No. It's not even games, it's game. It's Squid Game. It's the name of the show.
Oh?
I know, right? Who knew? Anyway, to watch another episode of Squid Game, which we just call Squid Wars. If that annoys you, you either have to get over it or get off the channel, or you can stay here and be annoyed. Those are your options. Anyway.
Please stay.
We would prefer you to stay, but, you know, if that's what drives you away, oh well, we're still going to be ourselves. So we're really tired today. We went hiking. At the time that we're filming this, we just went hiking yesterday for 6 hours. We climbed all kinds of rocks, every rock that could ever be climbed ever in the history of the world. We climbed it. We climbed behind waterfalls. It was a fabulous time, but we are now really tired. So if we just seem off or weird, or maybe don't talk as much, I think we'll still talk. I think we'll still comment on the show for sure. But if we just seem like weirder than even usual, that could be why. We know that we're weird all the time anyway, but we could be extra. Who knows? But yeah, so before we watch the show, what do you remember about last episode? What do we think is going to happen this episode? I know earlier we were having a conversation and you said that you definitely think that this one will include another of the games.
Yes.
Since we are going back. The format was unexpected for last time. We thought that maybe we were going to learn a little bit of character backstory on one of the characters and then go into another game, but that didn't happen.
Oh, well, we learned some backstory about the characters.
Right, but we didn't realize that we were going to come back into the real world. We thought that we were just going to be in the Squid Game island the whole time. So that was nice. We liked learning about the characters. We liked gaining some more empathy for them, kind of learning where they're coming from. So that was really good. So yeah, this time we think we're definitely going to have to play a new game.
Be another game.
But with there being 9 episodes and only 6 games, now we understand, like, well, maybe a couple episodes will not have a game at all. Maybe they'll focus on something else. We have this new detective character. An episode could focus on him and what's going on with him and his investigation. What else did I say they could do? An episode could focus on... I had another idea that they might do. Oh, yeah, just like kind of like the backstory of what's going on with the games themselves. The guy who's watching it, the guy who's behind it, the guy who seems to be really enjoy watching these people get tortured and killed. Like, what's that about? So there's all kinds of possibilities for, like, what those extra episodes will be. There could even be one where a game goes on for 2 episodes, you know?
That's true.
Maybe the games get more extensive as the tournament, for lack of better words, goes on. So, yeah. Yeah, and we really hope that we can at least see our favorites for a couple more episodes. I want the girl to stick around for a little while, because now that we know that she's, like, trying to take care of her brother and trying to get money to bring her parents, you know, so they can live together.
Oh, and she stayed awake when she was everybody else was knocked out.
She did stay awake. That's right. Good job remembering that. So she's going to try to kind of see where they're going, probably. Yeah, that's interesting. And I love Old Man. Again, I know he probably can't survive till the end, but I really hope that he at least goes out with some kind of bang, you know? Like, I just love him a lot. Oh, yeah, you were also talking about how the food?
Food. There's been food in the last 2 episodes, and I'm pretty sure they've eaten squid in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, so that's what he's thinking, and we're going to try to, like,
especially
you're going to try to look out for that and see if people eat more food in this episode, and also if they particularly eat any form of squid this episode.
Yep.
Last episode, it was all about eating the dry ramen and hanging out with the old guy, and that was also a good time.
You know what I'm also wondering is that since these characters decided to come back, right?
Yeah.
Wondering if, like, the other characters or the other contestants, if they also decided to come back, or if they're fresh. And then how these are our characters might try to convince them. Because at some point, this voting thing might have to come up again.
That's true. Yeah, that's curious, because I was wondering that too. I feel like it might just be the same people, only because I know they had said, I think they said something like, well, if the majority votes to come back, then we will come back. But then the question remains, are they only going to bring back the people who voted to come back? Or would they force everyone to come back? I don't think they would force everyone to come back.
I think they would force everybody to come back.
But yeah, that's curious if it would just be the people who choose to come back, or if they would also bring in new people. But I almost feel like, okay, because this is their choice, well, if we have another vote, that could just throw everything off again. I think that you could be in that never-ending loop of not having, any games in that case.
I guess it does make sense that these would just be the people who wanted to come back.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Who
we'll
knows
have to
how it
find
could go.
out.
But yeah, so, yeah, any other thoughts before we jump into it?
Now let's go.
Then let's go. Let's watch episode 3 of Squid
Squid
Wars.
Wars.
Also known as Squidward Wars. This one is called The Man with the Umbrella, which is already of intrigue to me. Who is the man with the umbrella? What is
It's
it?
not a game I've ever played.
We started right where we left off.
Good.
Which would make sense. Gotta see if she figures out where they're going here.
Well, the detective is following too. I don't understand how the guy driving the van doesn't
Know the detective's
he's being
following.
followed.
Yeah. They might know.
Unless
They're
they
pretty
are
clever.
robots and they're just programmed to do this and not really pay
That's
attention.
true. Your theory is still that everybody's a robot.
Not everybody.
I mean, like all the worker people. He does like robots. The main dude does like robots. That's
Yes,
behind this, so.
yes.
Which imports. That doesn't help me because I do not live in Korea, so.
No, neither.
But we know we need to port because we know we're on an island, so. It's like when we took the ferry across the river.
Except there wasn't that many vans.
Yeah, it was also for like a fun purpose. But
Some of these people might be here for fun.
the old man's here for fun.
Yeah.
He has expressed that pretty much that he is here for
Really,
fun.
really.
Chief, I can't go to the station today. I'll contact you later. I like that he is single-handedly gonna try to follow these people. You see how many people there are that could like kill you if like you get caught, bro? What is your plan? What is his plan?
How are you not seen? There's 1,000 vans.
He's a detective. He's sneaky smart. It still looks like a
Squid
house. Squid House. So we could call it that instead of Squid Wars. Welcome to the Squid House. They should call the headquarters that. Squid House. Why do you think all these worker people are in on this? Like, are they getting paid good money for this? Are they thrilled by the entertainment? Like,
I don't know. Unless they're robots.
unless they're robots, of course. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna find out that the girl is awake. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, what just happened?
Just gonna come in
Bruh, you go back under the van. Oh, there's your guy. There's your guy that you're following.
They're kind of in unison.
They could be trained that
maybe
way.
they're human. Something.
Can that sense if they're awake, I wonder?
Ah, he sneaked in.
Oh,
You really
good
think
job,
this is gonna
bruh.
work?
Oh man, they're not gonna have his information, are they? Oh, what? Whoa. I mean, he's bold, I'll give him that. I don't know how he expects to single-handedly, like, take on these guys in the middle of the ocean or whatever,
Yeah, I really
but
don't.
I like him.
Right,
Oh, he's gonna take over as the driver, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna take over as the driver. He's
Oh,
gutsy, he's smart.
good. And
He's smart and gutsy.
That dude for sure is not a robot.
True. Well, we solved that mystery, didn't we?
Yeah.
It would have been an intriguing little, like, twist, though, if they were all robots, you know? I give
Do you
you
think
credit
these
for
people have
that.
to like practice this before everyone's walking in this way and walking in that way? Single file.
I really like this guy. That's all I have to say about it. Oh. Well then. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it.
He killed that dude. Dude's dead now.
How are we gonna play this off? It's not funny, but it kind of is. So this guy just got chucked off the boat.
Police, he just killed the guy.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess, yeah.
How would he have explained where that body came from? You know? It obviously didn't match the idea of... He's like creepy music. It's a very simple theme, but it's very effective. It's very one of those simple, effectively creepy themes. Yeah, he's gonna have to, like, pick up on how they're doing things, though. Like, he already broke one rule because he doesn't know the rules. Apparently, you're not allowed to talk. Oh, here, it answers your question of who's changing your clothes. It's all these guys. All in one room.
Are being answered.
Hundreds of people are seeing you naked. She's doing a good job pretending, Oh, okay.
Oh, man, she's so good.
Didn't they just take her knife and then she just took it back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. I'll give her props. Old man! You're still our favorite. You and Ali. Honestly, I like the girl too. I just don't know her name. I love you too, main character.
I like the
but
other guy too. I can't, you know.
Which guy?
Guy who had a family.
정신이 드세요?
Gave the money to his wife to get out of the country.
Yeah.
456.
You talking about Ali?
예.
Oh, is that his
That's
name?
who I said, yeah.
영영
Yes, yes, Ali. It doesn't look very full. I think this is just the people that were here before.
Yep, and it's
Yep.
그러게요.
왔어? 안 올 줄 알았는데.
그렇게 됐다.
Okay, so what happened last time? So obviously his daughter, he wants to prevent his daughter from
moving to the
US, or at least being able to see her. But then his mom has diabetes and needs some surgery. That was also what brought him back. I was trying to just like remember. It's like, knew there's something else that brought him back. Okay, so.
너는 엄마 보고 온 거야?
Yeah, that didn't go well. Remember the police showed up and she was like, "What?" So.
상명의 은인.
사장님들 다시 만나서
Ali, we love you.
고맙습니다.
You can't die either.
자비 줘서 정말 감사합니다.
네가 이 집을 차비로 줬어? 말이 나왔으니까 말인데 군대처럼 우리끼리 한번 뭉쳐서 해보는
I was wondering if teaming up was going to come into play.
앞으로 무슨 게임을 하게 될지도
Yeah.
모르고 여러 가지 경우를 대비해서 그룹을 형성하는 게 유리할 거야.
Yeah.
그쪽도.
괜찮은.
Yeah. He has to be on your team.
The team has assembled.
Well, maybe these four can survive till the end. That'll be a great time for me.
maybe.
So.
님이 군대 평생 말뚝박은 주임원사 하시면 되겠네. 고맙네.
He's so excited about everything.
우리 팀 구성이 아주 딱 맞게 떨어지네.
He's like, why are you so excited about this?
내가 지나간 일은 다 잊고 받아줄 테니까
We got some more groups
내
forming.
밑으로 들어와. 다음엔 네 침대도 곧 아웃이야.
This is like the Hunger Games because they kind of form groups in that too,
They
even
do,
though there can only be
yeah.
ultimately like one survivor, but still.
아저씨들
아줌마 뭐 잘하는데?
못하는 것 빼곤 다 잘하지.
I like her.
언니보다 훨씬.
I still can't think of. I still don't know for what
밥 먹고 하자.
reason I should like him.
I
Maybe we really do need to have one character that we're just not fond of. So.
양아치 새끼.
Oh, good, because I call him the thug too, since I don't know his name. She's trying to figure stuff out here.
실명이 돌아왔습니다.
That's my goodness.
93%입니다.
That's crazy. But it just goes to show that they really have picked really desperate people.
Yeah. Well, they're giving them food.
Yeah,
it's food.
Yeah, is the food at least good though?
Oh, that's good.
I would hope so if you're like in that situation.
생각할 시간 있으면 다음에 무슨 게임 할지나 생각해봐.
He's all business.
He is all business.
겹쳐봐야 하는 거지.
And he's just like, I'm not gonna worry about it till it starts, so.
여태까지 한 걸로 보면은 옛날에
석치기 술래잡기 돈가스 얼음땡
Ooh, freeze tag.
I knew that one.
공기놀이
I don't know any of these
쓸데기.
games though.
I know a couple.
준해. 모르면 우리가 도와줄게.
I like this team a lot.
Me too.
See, look how cute he is. He's so happy. He's so gracious. He's so like grateful for everything. He's so sweet. I love him.
Here we go.
I like that people are able to be happy even in this place. So
Oh, nice. We get to see behind the scenes. I like
if we
it.
do, because we have the detective. So
Yeah. Oh,
sus. Well, geez. It's like being in prison. Why are you guys doing this? What is your benefit of
maybe
doing
they get paid
this?
lots of money.
That's what I'm wondering. They either get paid lots of money, or maybe they've been. Okay. Maybe they've been forced into this, but gosh, they're even being watched in their room.
Oh, you can't take his mask off, probably.
There's no bathroom in there? Oh, there is. Okay, I was about to say there's no bathroom in their quarters.
화장실만 잠깐 보내달라는데 그게 뭐가 어려워? 아니 그럼 여기 남자들 천진데 여기서 가방 싸?
Oh no, there's not. So there's not a bathroom in there?
Apparently not.
First of all, that makes no sense. Second of all, I would have to bang on that door and yell every 2 hours. Sometimes more, depending on what my body's doing at the time. Like, I pee a lot, guys. So that could not be here.
야, 그
That's Squid. I was curious. I was noticing how they each wear like a different symbol, and I was curious if that had to do with rank. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think back some of the other scenes.
I haven't paid any attention, but now that I know, now that I've noticed, I'm like, oh, I wonder if each shape has a different ranking to it. So.
정해진 시간 외에는
내가 못 살 것 같지?
Yeah, I'd have to. Yeah.
야 싼다. 야 줄줄 잘 나온다.
써야지 그냥 귓구멍 열려.
How are they all sleeping through that? First of all.
나도 가.
This always happens. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he's a teacher, so.
Yeah, if one kid has to go, everybody has to go.